PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of the Oklahoma Class A playoffs. We are in Beaver, Oklahoma at the spacious Duster Dome.
It's celestial.
A first game will be between the Boise City Lady Wildcats and the Shattuck Lady Indians. It's actually a battle of ranked teams. Shattuck comes in as the 10th ranked team in the state. They were upset by Beaver in their district championship. And Boise City comes in as the 19th ranked team. They were upset by Texhoma. But one of these ranked teams is going home after this one. Boise City first with the ball. Shot put up by Segovia. Misses the first shot. That was number 30, the junior, Marcy Segovia. So now Shattuck with the ball. Drive to the free throw line. Three-pointer by Gillespie. Putback is up and good. A bit of full court pressure by Shattuck. Ball across the midcourt stripe though quickly. And Segovia will set the offense for Boise City. Over to Jarrah Whitfield. Shot is blocked. Back the other way. Ball stolen though.
It's a scrum. Oh.
And a travel call. That was Sierra Daddiesman, a freshman. She's wearing number 15.
Just couldn't get out of the mud there, could she?
Shattuck with possession. All outside Galindo with it at the free throw line. Spins all the way to the hoop, puts it up and in. 4-0 Shattuck. Just a little over a minute into this one. Of course, Galindo, that's Alondra Galindo. She's the younger sister. Her older sister, Galindo, is a star player for Oklahoma City University, helped lead them to the NAIA National Championship last year. Shot is missed by Whitfield.
It's a little light on the power there.
Scanions with the rebound. Ball in the post, knocked away.
Nice pick.
Whitfield comes away with it for Boise City. Still looking for their first points of the game.
Feels like Shattuck is a little more settled in the defense there.
Yeah. Whitfield with it, back outside to Daddiesman. She's going to be called for the travel. Picked up that pivot foot and moved it just enough, hesitating, trying to fake her out.
Get you every single time.
Other starters haven't mentioned for Boise City. A junior number 10, Katie Worm. Also a junior number 11, Courtney Williams. We've also mentioned the sophomore number 21, Jarrah Whitfield. Drive to the block, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Shattuck though, knocked away though by Segovia. And Daddiesman has it. And she'll pull back and let them set their offense. Spin at the baseline. Hand off to Segovia, back outside.
Thinks about the three. Nope.
That's Whitfield along the baseline, missed the shot, got her own rebound, kicks it out, three-pointer. From Daddiesman, no good. Or long rebound by Daddiesman. That shot was actually by Williams. Segovia drives all the way to the block, puts it up and in. Boise City on the board. It's 4-2 Shattuck with 5 minutes still to play, first quarter. There's a spin, kick out to the wing. Galindo takes the three from the top of the key. It's good. That makes it 7-2 Shattuck.
It's a nice touch on that one.
Some full court pressure from Shattuck. Ball up ahead. Nayeli Valencia took it to the block, but she kicked it back out. Three-pointer from the wing from Daddiesman, rebounded and put back up. Missed the putback as well. And a foul on the floor. They'll call that on Galindo, it looks like.
What foul would that have been?
Well, I think they're saying she grabbed her arm as she tried to go for the ball. So we've got a timeout on the court. 4:28 left to play first quarter. It's Boise City 2, Shattuck 7. Out of the timeout, Boise City's possession. They'll inbound underneath. Ball back up top, Valencia. Back over to Williams, now to Segovia. As Shattuck extends their defense a little bit. Whitfield with it, looking to drive, gets it inside, has it
Tied him
jump
up.
ball cause. That was good defenses, just some help defense there by number 10. That's Jacelyn Longhofer. Just stepped in there, helped with a little help defense, got the tie up, and the ball goes back over to Shattuck.
That's a
Backdoor
nice move,
cut
too.
bounce was just too strong.
A little bit too much on that one.
Yeah. She doesn't look like she's much more than 5'5". Maybe if she was 6'5", she would have got that one. Midway point of the first quarter. Drive all the way, cuts pass across the lane to Whitfield, puts it up and in. 7-4 now the score. Boise City still trails. Galindo's 3 is the difference so far. 3:45 left to play. Spin to the free throw line, kick outside, open for 3.
Nope.
Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Valencia. Pass up
They've got to
ahead.
start capitalizing on these.
Segovia tries to drive in. Looked like she drew a foul, no call there. And
Oh,
Segovia ties her up, so now she ties that one up, so ball will go over to Boise City. A lot of tie-ups in girls high school basketball. Long
ball.
inbound pass near midcourt out to the Beaver out there in the tornado. Daddiesman with it. Segovia now. Outside Whitfield. Misses everything on that one. And ball loose on the floor. Daddiesman comes away with it. Drives all the way in and draws a foul. First free throw is up and good. Into the game for Boise City. A sophomore, number 24, Natalia Puebla.
brings the score 5-7.
She kind of studies it up there. Maybe,
I love it. It's almost excruciating to watch sometimes.
I don't know. Maybe she's trying to draw the, lane violation
And
on the
that's-
other team.
That's possible.
You're,
I never
you're
thought
always
about that.
leaning in, so Shattuck with the ball, three-pointer from the corner. It's good.
That was clean.
That was Jones with the basket. Pass up ahead to Valencia. She'll kick it back to Whitfield. Back outside to Segovia. 10-6 now the score. Just over 2.5 left. First quarter. Segovia spins, puts it up, and she was double teamed by Galindo. Free throw by Segovia is good. Back into the game for Boise City, number 11, Courtney Williams. 2:34 left, first quarter. 10-7, Boise City trails. Second shot also good, make that 10-8.
Back to a 2-point game.
All right,
Oh,
poked
nice
away
pick.
by Williams. She'll
Picked her
take it
pocket.
all the way to the block, puts it up, misses the shot.
Couldn't convert.
Defense did just enough to make her miss the shot. Bullard with the rebound. Williams tried to step in front of that one as well. That's going to be a blocking foul.
Now, see, I thought that looked like a charging foul.
She had to, it's going to be on Segovia, and she did scoot to her left a little bit there just as the ball handler came to the goal. So that's why that would be a blocking foul instead of a charge. First team foul and a foul on the shot. That may be on Segovia as well. And it is. That's going to be 2 on her already. So each team has a starter now with 2 fouls here in this first quarter.
That could be big later on.
Tegan Jones at the line misses the first free throw. 2 minutes left to play first quarter. 10-8. Shattuck leads. Second free throw good. 11-8 now. All up ahead to Segovia. She's got an opening to the block, puts up the shot, banks it in. That was just too easy.
That was beautiful. That's what they need to do every time they're on this end.
And they made them pay for the pressure there. Scoreboard says 13-11, but I'm pretty sure it's still 11-10.
Yeah.
Shattuck leads, so they'll get it straightened out, I'm sure. And that's going to be a foul on Valencia. Coaches haven't gotten that taken care of yet.
There they go.
Misses the first. There they did. 1:33 left to play. Shattuck leads by 1. Make that 2 with the second free throw going in. And again, a 1-2-2 full court press. Daddiesman brings it across the timeline. Ball into the corner to Whitfield. Back out top. Segovia open on the wing for 3. Banks it. It rimmed out. And they'll say last touched by Boise City. And so ball back over to Shattuck. Substitute in for Shattuck. It's Caitlin Gillespie, number 12, one of the starters, checks back in. Drive all the way as she beat her defender out front and draws a foul. 2 players with 2 fouls apiece now. Into the game for the first time, number 22, a freshman, Kaylee Woolman. And she'll take Valencia's spot. Also, Natalia Puebla come back into the game as well. 13-10 now, Shattuck leads. Make that 14-10 with 1:08 left to play. First quarter. Daddiesman with it. They're going to try to trap out there at the midcourt. Gets it safely over to Puebla. Whitfield back to Puebla for 3. Off the rim, in front of the rim. And out of bounds on Boise City, so back over to Shattuck. Just 45 seconds left, first quarter now. Free ball from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Whitfield. 30 seconds left to play. Daddiesman pushes up ahead. Kicks to the corner. Baseline drive. And that's going to be a travel call on Puebla. She tried to kind of dip inside. Took one too many steps. So
a stutter step, yeah?
Yeah, stutter step there. Galindo checks back in for offense. 24 seconds left. They'll probably try to hold for 1 shot, leading by 4. Out to the wing, now to Galindo. 10 seconds left. Ball into the corner. Back to Galindo, puts up the shot with 5, no good. Rebounded, 1 second, and that is the end of the first quarter. It's the Shattuck Lady Indians 14, Boise City Lady Wildcats 10. So Shattuck will have possession of the ball as we start the second quarter. They lead by 4. On the wing, comes off the screen, drives in, stolen away though by Daddiesman.
Nice little pick.
Has it up ahead, she'll back it out as it was a 1-on-4 break. Didn't want to take on those numbers.
Well, it's not good odds.
Even when you do have the ball.
No.
Williams has it punched away. That's Jones with it. All the way to the block, puts up the shot. Whitfield, she'll take the foul there. First free throw is up and good.
Gives us a score of 10-15. It feels like Shattuck is a little more confident today.
Misses the second shot. Rebound was by Woolman. Drive in by Daddiesman, tries to get it to Woolman. Shot was partially blocked, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Boise City. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. close to a 5-second call, and it is a 5-second call. So good defense there by Shattuck. Leaves Boise City empty-handed on that trip.
It's outstanding coverage.
Just like PTCI Channel 2.
That's right.
3 ball from Galindo on the wing. It's good. That's her second. It's 18-10 now. Just over 7 left in the first half. Races up ahead. That's Daddyman. Has it knocked away. Stolen away there on the second time. Up ahead to Bullard. Puts it up and in. 20-10 now, as they have now doubled up the Lady Wildcats.
Still with the payoff.
Double team just past midcourt. Ball knocked loose. Galindo gets it. Up ahead. Jones with it. And a foul, they'll say, on the floor. That's going to be on Daddy'sman. That'll be her first. Team 6 foul. So Boise City really trying to run against that pressure, and it looks like Shattuck likes that. They like that up-tempo push, and puts them in a good position. Drive to the block, puts it up, draws a foul. That's going to be 2 on Whitfield, and she's going to the line for the and 1. So 3 players for Boise City with 2 fouls. Of course, if they don't stop the bleeding here pretty soon, it's not going to matter anyway. As it's now 22-10 with 6:35 left. And misses the free throw. Shattuck gets the rebound, puts it up though. No good. Daddy'sman comes away with it though. It's also the 7th team foul, so Shattuck's going to be shooting the bonus the rest of the half. Daddy'sman for 3 from the wing, no good. Ball loose, Shattuck comes away with it. And she'll back it out now. Galindo over, passes it off. Ball in the corner for Jones. Galindo open for 3 on the wing, no good. Rebounded by Whitfield. Daddy'sman pushes ahead, and she'll back out now. Whitfield looked at the 3, she drives in, puts up the runner, no good. And they'll say it'll stay with Boise City. Last touch by Shattuck.
That's what I saw as well.
It looked like Whitfield might have pushed, got through there and punched it through, but either way, ball to Boise City, and Valencia loses control there. Ball goes out of bounds, so back over to Shattuck. Drive from the free throw line, stolen away as Williams got her hands on that one.
It's going to become increasingly important to make these points after a steal.
And you get open looks, you're going to have to make them when you're down 22-10. Shattuck's a good club. They've been ranked in the top 10 the majority of the season. There's a reason for it. So this is a losing in that district championship. Texoma really hurt, because when Shattuck ended up being upset by Beaver, it gave them possibly a much tougher contest that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shattuck is playing with the confidence tonight, or today.
Of course, really, I say that, but all 4 of these teams on the girls' side in this regional sub-site here in Beaver, they're quality teams. 3 ball from the wing, no good. Last touch by Boise City and out of bounds. Back over to Shattuck. And it has been a while since Boise City has scored.
Yes, sir. Have they scored this period?
I don't believe they have. Backdoor cut pass, kicks it back out. Ball on the floor in the lane, stolen away now as Williams has it for the Lady Wildcats. Over the top to Whitfield, ball taken away. As Bullard with some nice defense. She also had Galindo behind, so they really had Whitfield covered well there. Bullard with it now on the block. Double team, gets it over to Galindo. Splits the defenders, puts it up and in. 24-10. Roxy Bratcher wants a timeout. It's Boise City 10, Shattuck 24, with 4:07 left in the first half.
Back from the timeout.
Boise City with possession. Half-court trap, ball stolen away. That's Jones with it, has it stolen away. Daddy's with it now. She'll take it all the way in, spins in the lane, puts it up and in. And Boise City finally ends that long scoring drought. It's 24-12 now, 3:45 left to play. Lindo with the ball, passes across the paint. Shot at the rim is up and good. That was too easy for Sconiers. 26-12.
Just tough defense from Shattuck.
Yeah, and even though they'll bring Galindo back, Whitfield has it on the block. Shot is blocked partially. And a foul on Shattuck there. Or did I still say it wasn't a foul, actually. They'd just say out of bounds on her. She had it in her hands and fell out of bounds. So Galindo goes to the bench and Gillespie returns. Worm with the ball in the corner now. Brings it out to the wing. Back to Williams in the corner. Ball outside. Shot by Worm. No good. Gets her own rebound as she followed in and draws a foul. That's what coaches always tell you. They say you got to follow your own shot.
Absolutely.
Foul is called on Carly Bullard.
These are must-make free throws here.
And she does sink the first. Galindo quickly back on the floor now. Looks like they'd actually called that on Gillespie, number 12. That'll be her first, team's fourth foul. 3:01 left to play first half. 26-13 the score. She misses the second one. All the way to the hoop, puts it up and in. It's 28-13. Up ahead, Worm puts up the shot. No good, it's short. Just misread the angle off the backboard. Backside is wide open for the layup. That's Gillespie. Shattuck has blown this one wide open. It's 30-13 now with 2.5 left in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds.
They are relentless, aren't they?
Yes. And you know, what I was saying earlier is they're really running a half-court trap defense. You'll see Galindo past half-court, but really all she's doing is trying to direct it to the corners.
Right.
And we've got another timeout on the court. 2:27 left to play first half. It's Boise City 13, Shattuck 30. So out of the timeout, Boise City with possession. They trail this one big by 17. Avoid the 5-second call. She gets it into Whitfield. Whitfield really not in her comfort zone out there. She's more of a post player. Ball over to Segovia, and she's fouled by Bullard. Bullard goes over there to lend a hand getting back up, though.
Well, it was kind of her after she got mauled.
Yeah. I think she was trying to show, yeah, I ran into you, but it wasn't necessarily, I didn't mean it as vicious as it happened. First foul on Bullard. That's their 5th team foul. Just tough double teaming. Boy, they are all over them there. Puebla gets it off to Whitfield. Whitfield puts up the jumper from about 12 feet out. Rebound by Daddiesman. Over to Worm. Over to Puebla. She puts up the shot. It's good.
3 points.
No, just 2. She had her feet on the line.
Gotcha.
So 30-15 now the score. Boise City still doubled up by Shattuck with less than 2 to play in the first half. Pass across the lane. Beautiful pass in there to Bullard. And it's 32-15. Just pulled the defense toward her and found that opening. Segovia's lost her dribble, gets it off to Puebla. Baseline drive by Whitfield, puts up the shot, no good. And a jump ball. It will stay with Boise City. I will say this, they're letting them play under there.
Yeah.
Under there.
Yeah.
And it's at both ends though. So
It's like watching piranhas attack.
they are letting them get after a little bit.
Which I would rather see a game that they let them go, a little bit, than the ticky-tack, everything is a foul.
And what you have to do is you have to adjust to that. And that means defensively that you can get away with a little more. Segovia sinks that shot from the free throw line. 32-17 now, under a minute left, first half. Free ball from the corner, no good. Long rebound, ball out of bounds. Shattuck tried to save it. I think that was Gillespie there, but couldn't get to it in time. 44 seconds left in the first half. Daddiesman gets it across the timeline. Puebla with it now. Into the lane to Segovia, back outside. Daddiesman will take the three from the corner. It's good. 32-20. 20 seconds left in the half.
That definitely helps the cause.
Yeah, maybe gives a little confidence, especially if they can hold them defensively here.
Nice block.
And Daddiesman's going to be called for the foul. It looked like she had the block there, but may have gotten her across the arm. We were blocked by the shooter, so.
Maybe. Looked like a clean block.
That'll be number 2 on Daddiesman. Team's 8th foul. First free throw is up and no good. 8.5 seconds left to play. 32-20, Shattuck leads. Second free throw up, short. Rebounded by Shattuck. 5 seconds left open for 3. No good. Grabbed by Daddiesman and a foul. That's just going to be an inbound though. That'll just be the 16 foul.
It's going to be tough to capitalize on a 1.7 second.
Yeah, 1.7 seconds. It can happen though. That's number 2 on Bullard, where Shattuck will extend their defense to try to keep them from getting a good shot off, and that is the half. Shattuck leads Boise City 32-20. We'll be back with the second half. Whew. And we are ready for the second half of play. Shattuck will have possession. They lead by 12 points. Some of the leading scorers from the first half. First for Shattuck, number 15, Tegan Jones had 11. Number 21, Alondra Galindo was in double digits also with 10. For Boise City, the leading scorer was Marcy Segovia, number 30, with 8 points. There's a shot from Galindo right there, missed. Rebounded by Shattuck though. Baseline drive, puts it up and in. Just that aggressive style there by Jones. So Jones now with 13 points. Ball stolen away. Loose again. And a jump ball.
It's more like a mosh pit.
And we've got a timeout on the court already. 7:29 left to play third quarter. It's Shattuck 34, Boise City 20. So out of the timeout, Shattuck with possession. I mentioned Segovia was with 8 points, the leading scorer for Boise City. Down low, Lindo missed it point blank. Rebounded by Valencia. She's double teamed. She'll get it out over to Williams. Daddiesman with it on the wing. Now Whitfield drives, kicks back out. Now low to Valencia, kicks across. Ball is tipped by Galindo though, so Shattuck has it back. That's Longhoffer brings it up. Backdoor cut from Jones, and Galindo this time loses it off her foot. She's been wide open on that play 2 times in a row. No points, but I guarantee they'll keep coming back to that till Boise City figures out a way to stop it.
Oh yeah. But it does look like Boise City has picked up the pace on defense a little bit this session.
Almost a steal there, but Daddiesman gets it up to Segovia. Pull up shot from about 10 feet. It is good. So 34-22, 6.5 left, third quarter. It's one of those things where you have to not get desperate. You have to play aggressively, but you can't get desperate because you can't get more than 3 points on a trip.
Right.
So it's not going to, and that's a charge call. And she kind of pushed off with her forearm on Segovia. Segovia didn't have tremendous position, but anytime the offensive player pushes off with that forearm, they're going to get that call. Segovia with it across the timeline. Spins near the block, puts it up, no good, but she draws a foul. So she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Feels like a little bit of a momentum swing, doesn't it?
It could be the beginning of one, is what you kind of feel there. Longhofer called for her second foul, team's second foul. Segovia puts it up, no good. Second free throw, no good, but the putback
Is good.
by Williams is good. 34-24 now. That was Williams' first points of the game. Pass down low, too high, and another turnover. Back to Boise City. We've got a timeout on the floor. 5:38 left to play, third quarter. It's Shattuck 34, Boise City 24. Out of the timeout, Boise City with possession, and you see Shattuck go back to that pressure that they used very effectively in the first half. Williams knocked to the ground there. Ball intercepted, pass up ahead to Jones. She'll put it up and in. That was a nice basket by Jones. That's not an easy layup there.
No, it's not.
She had to adjust to that and bank it high off the glass. 36-24 now. Over the timeline to Segovia. She's double teamed quickly though.
It's just piranha-like defense from Shattuck.
Yes, it is. And Roxy Bratcher, head coach of Boise City, had to call a timeout to save from a turnover. 5:14 left, third quarter. Shattuck 36, Boise City 24. Oh, out of the timeout, Boise City possession. All into the corner to Whitfield, double team. She goes baseline, or that's Williams actually. Back outside. Daddiesman backs out. He'll come off the screen. Kicks over to Whitfield. Back to Daddiesman. Baseline drive, up and under. Boy, she was swatted at hard.
Violently swatted.
Who's going to make sure she didn't get that shot off? Daddiesman will go to the line for 2 shots. That is number 3 on Bullard. Bullard is their leading scorer as well. She's got 15 so far. First free throw up and good. 4:51 left. 36-25. Boise City trails. That seems like an eternity when she shoots that free throw.
It really does.
But you know what? I've seen her shoot 4 today, and she's made all 4. 36-26. Drive to free throw line and a travel call. So another turnover. Shattuck's had trouble offensively this half.
Well, it seems like Boise City's defense has really turned it up. Now, do they have different players on defense just like the offense does?
Well, yeah, you're going to have different types of zone defenses or man-to-man. What they call junk defenses. It's also where you can run a boxing one where you really focus on maybe one outstanding player. But it didn't look like Boise City's doing anything particularly that's different than they did in the first half, other than maybe being a little more aggressive.
They seem tightened up. I don't know if that's a type of one. I wish I knew more about basketball.
Boise City will inbound after the tie up there. Ball into Whitfield. Turns, puts up the shot, baseline side, no good. Rebounded by Bullard. Three ball from the wing, no good. Long rebound by Daddiesman. All the way up ahead to Whitfield. Pass intercepted by Bullard. Pass across the lane, shot up and in, it's good. And she was fouled. She'll go to the line for the and one. That's going to be on Segovia. That'll be the first team foul of this half and Segovia's third personal foul. So Alexis Sconyers at the line. Looking for got her first points of the second half. Misses the free throw. She's got 4 total for the game. (38-26). Segovia loses control, slips, loses the ball all the way to the block. Shot blocked from behind by Valencia. And they'll call a fouler on there on that one. Looked like she got a clean block on that one, but nevertheless, that'll be her third foul, team second of the half. So Jones at the line. Sinks the first. Natalia Puebla comes back in for the Lady Wildcats. 3:32 left, third quarter. 39-26 now the score. Make that 40-26. No, they'll say her lane violation. She stepped over the line, so that second one does not count.
26-39.
Davidson across the timeline, double team though. All knocked away, gets it back. They are just hounding her out there. Ball stolen away by Galindo, but Boise City gets it back. Free ball by Williams, no good. And Shattuck had the rebound but couldn't grab it. That was Sconyers that had it, but tried to turn around to pass it and tried to pass it before she actually had control of it. You see that in football sometimes. Somebody runs a slant pattern and they start looking up the field, whether it's somewhere to run or somewhere to avoid a big hit, and they'll just drop it. Whitfield to Williams. Cross-court pass. Down low. Shot poked away. Daddiesman puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Shattuck. And they'll call her for the carry as that ball went over her head as she dribbled, so she kind of has a look of amazement like she can't believe the call, but when she sees the film, she'll know. All out top for Boise City. Pueblo with it on the wing. Drives inside to the block, puts up the shot way wide, and tied up by Whitfield on the rebound. Arrow does point in favor of the Lady Indians, so they will maintain possession. 2:28 left, third quarter. Boise City trailing by 13 points. Drive kick to the corner. Back out top for three. Short. Ball loose on the floor. And another tie up. Valencia went to the floor to get that one. Katie Worm back in for the Lady Wildcats. Ball will go over to Boise City. Full court pressure again by Shattuck. Daddiesman gets it across, drives all the way in the lane, puts up the shot, draws a foul. She really attacked the pressure that time, and she's going to go to the free throw line for it too. That foul is on Caitlin Gillespie. That's her second, team's fourth foul. Daddiesman at the line. And sinks the first.
It's a poetic shot.
That gives her 10 for the game. 2:02 left to play, third quarter. And sinks them both. It's now 39-28. 2 minutes left to play. Drive to the block, puts it up. Partially blocked by Valencia, ball out of bounds. They'll say it stays with Shattuck. Ball knocked into the backcourt by Valencia. Shattuck does maintain possession though. Lindo with it out top, drives in the lane, puts up the runner. No good, rebounded by Daddiesman. Quixley brings it up, jump step, kick back out, Williams for three. It's good. 39-31. It's back to single digits for the first time in quite a bit.
I think the first period.
Spin in the lane, kick back out. Galindo puts up the shot, in and out. Ball bounced around. Galindo gets it back, puts up the shot, it's short. Shattuck with the rebound, puts it up, gets it to drop, and draws a foul. So Jones once again scores. She's got 18 points.
It's a pretty good game.
Free throw is good. Make that 19 for Jones and make it 42-31. Shattuck leads with under a minute to play in the third quarter. Ball back out top to Daddiesman. Cross-court pass over to Segovia, too strong, out of bounds. Whitfield back in. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Brings the ball up, kicks back out. Three-pointer is good. 45-31, 20 seconds left to play. That was Jones again. 22 points now on the day. Three-pointer from the wing, no good. All out of bounds. They'll say it'll stay with Boise City. 4.1 seconds left in the quarter, so they'll have a chance to maybe get one more score. Just tighten it back up a little bit. That single digit, cutting it to single digits, only lasted one trip down the floor. Stolen, gets off a shot from midcourt, no good. So at the end of three quarters, Shattuck leads Boise City 45-31. We start the fourth quarter, Shattuck with possession of the lead and the ball. Backdoor cut, Galindo wide open for the layup. And it's now 47-31. Galindo now with 12. All around the perimeter as Shattuck has moved back into a zone defense. Ball at the high post to Segovia, back outside. Williams to Daddiesman, she'll take the three, no good.
Off the mark a little bit.
And was off of Galindo, so it will stay with Boise City. 7:20 left to play. Trailing by 16. Long inbound pass to Valencia. There just wasn't anywhere open other than out all the way out to midcourt there.
That was.
She's going to be called for the carry. And so ball back over to Shattuck. Tried to backdoor cut it, but Williams there, but stolen away. Shot put up. There was contact there, no call either. So Daddiesman comes away with it. That's the stuff they've let go all day.
At least they're consistent.
Yeah, if you let it go all day, that's okay. And that's going to be a foul on Valencia. Bullard got the steal there. That's Valencia's fourth foul, team's fourth foul.
So if you're Shattuck now, are you just guarding and just trying to maintain your lead, or are you still actively winning?
Back down, Bullard down. Well, you can't ever stop at the offensive end. You gotta
keep going.
You gotta keep trying to. You may look to move the ball a little more and use a little more clock. But until Boise City proves, which they haven't in 3 quarters yet, that they can consistently hit the outside shot, they're going to zone them up now and backdoor cut again. It's up and in. That was Jones again. She's having quite a day now, up to 24 points. All stolen away. It'll be a jump ball as they tried to throw it into Whitfield. This Boise City team, very young though. They don't, I believe they don't have, they have no seniors on the team whatsoever, either as starters or as even off the bench. So foul is called on Longhofer. That'll be her third, team's fifth foul. 6:10 left to play, 49-31. Boise City trails. Whitfield, or Williams with it in the corner. I've done that about 3 times now. Segovia takes the three from the wing, no good. Ball knocked loose. Shattuck comes away with it. Ball kick to the corner, drives baseline, puts up the runner. It's good. And it's Jones again, now with 26 points, 51-31. Now a 20-point game with 5.5 minutes left to play. Down low to Whitfield. Boy, Jones in there to steal it away quickly. Oh.
Charge or block?
Looks like they're going to call that on Segovia for the block. I'm not sure about that one myself.
Yeah, no.
Wasn't a whole lot of petition from the Boise City bench, though. So. Pass down low, that's Bullard. Shot blocked by Whitfield. Pass intercepted. And loses control of it near the basket. That was Sconyers. Number 22, the freshman Kaylee Woolman into the game. All passed around the perimeter. Into the post to Whitfield, knocked away by Bullard. And Shattuck in transition. And again, that was all the way. They'll call her for the charge this time. And Segovia did draw the charge that time on Jones.
Because she was planted?
She had her feet set, didn't scooch one way or the other, so got the call. In fact, she was planted there long enough. I think she went to the, well, what did they do in the land run? They pull it up and go get their claim. Get their claim. I think she went and got and claim and came back. She was standing there so long. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:06 left to play. Well, Boise City with possession, trailing by 20 points. All inbounded up top to Daddiesman. Spins in the lane, kicks back out, three-pointer. Off the front of the rim, rebounded, put back up, no good, is short again, Bullard with it. And they're gonna call Whitfield for the foul from behind.
They've just been off in the threes all day, just a little bit.
And when they've backed into that zone, that's what a zone does, is it's saying, we're gonna cut off everything inside, you're gonna have to hit, we're gonna leave you open for the outside, but you gotta hit them. That was Whitfield's third foul, team's sixth foul. Handoff, drive, kick back out. That's Jones again, no good. Rebounded by Boise City. That's Williams with it, has it knocked away by Jones. Jones into the open, and she'll score it at the basket. That's 28 for Jones now.
53-31.
53-31, 3.5, just under 3.5 left to go. And not exactly sure what happened, but Boise City will inbound there underneath the basket.
I think she
stolen away by Bullard. Whitfield saves it from going out of bounds, but Shattuck has it. It was quite the gymnastic play to keep from going out of bounds or walking on that one. Pass in the lane, it's going to be tied up.
It's a tug of war.
Strength there by Sconyers as she took two Lady Wildcats to the floor. Ball will stay with Shattuck. Galindo with it, now up top to Sconyers. Three ball by Jones in the corner, no good. Across the lane after Bullard. Got the rebound and it's up and good. 55-31 now the score. Ball, no good. Rebounded by Puebla. Has it taken away. And a carry charge there on Shattuck. Into the game for the Lady Indians. As that is Caitlin Gillespie coming back in. Less than 2.5 minutes left to play. Well, out top to Woolman, over to Whitfield. Whitfield's shot blocked. Double team, Williams gets it back from Boise City, and that's going to be a foul. That'll be foul number 7, so they'll should be shooting free throws here. And it will be the 1-and-1 as Williams will go to line. That's foul number 4 on Longhofer. Of course, with a 22-point lead and just over 2 minutes left, it's not going to be a factor anyway, so.
Probably not.
First free throw up and good. Checking into the game for Shattuck for the first time. Number 5, a junior, Chloe Gillespie. Second free throw, also good. 55-33 now the score as the clock nears the 2-minute mark. Long Hoffer, back over to Gillespie. And they're going to try to use as much time as possible. Drive all the way underneath, kick out, knocked out of bounds by Daddiesman. But it will stay with Shattuck. And into the game, a couple of first-time subs for Boise City. Number 14, a freshman, Rayleigh Soule. And also 00, a freshman, Nayli Ortega. Drive to the basket, missed. Rebounded by Woolman. All out of bounds and back over to Shattuck. Both teams begin to clear their benches. Number 35, a senior, Bethany Alexander, in for the Lady Indians. Less than a minute and a half left. Michaela Hammaker in there as well, number 25 for the first time. All out of bounds on Shattuck, over to Boise City. In for Boise City, a sophomore, number 31, Patricia Sanchez. So Boise City's season will end. They'll finish the season with an 18-7 record. And I'll tell you what, to have an 18-7 record playing in Class A when you've been B up until this year, and also playing with no seniors.
No seniors, yeah.
Next year they'll most likely move back down to Class B, and they're going to be a threat to go deep into the playoffs next year. Under a minute to play. Shattuck will move on. They'll play at Sealing next week, or the next day, Friday. They'll play tomorrow in Sealing in the second round of the regional tournament. Foul on the floor. They're definitely a quality enough team that they could make their way through that consolation bracket all the way to area and maybe even have a shot at getting to the state tournament. Free throw shot is short.
Well, they have some talent, that's for certain.
Sophomore number 34, Patty Gray, into the game for Boise City. 43.5 seconds left to play. 55-33 still. Shattuck leads. Second one no good as well. Rebounded by Gray, puts it up, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Boise City, back over to Shattuck. 37 seconds left to play. Drive to the basket. Shot no good. 15 seconds left to play. Three-pointer no good. Shot put back up. It's good. 55-35 as the final seconds will tick off. And the Shattuck Lady Indians have defeated the Boise City Lady Wildcats 55-35 to advance in the Class A regional playoffs. Thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 for coverage of this and other playoff games. Men's consolation game coming up next.
Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.